Morning, Internet. Ooh, actually, let me put on the headphones. All right. Good morning. Now that we are connected, you and me, just wanted to bring up one thing this morning, and that is the following. I've been thinking a lot, and one of the things that I really value, or I'm trying to value, is the idea of transparency and sort of vulnerability in human relationships, and as well as like sort of organizations or projects. And so I wanted to say the following. As we mentioned, I think like in one of the earliest videos, this project in and of itself is not supposed to be like super unique, or the ideas there within aren't supposed to be super novel or super unique or exquisite or individual. That's sort of not the point of this project. I think the point of the project is multi-dimensional, but one of the things that we want to do is just like put ideas out into the world rather than not, and see if you and others want to engage with those ideas. If you do, great. If you don't, fine. There's like no judgment there. I think our egos can be what they are with or without your approval. But I think just ideas are really, really fun, and sort of the association between ideas, at least for the way I think and sort of understand and interpret and interact with the world, is really, really great. So I wonder if there are other people in the world who also find the sort of the concept of ideas and the association between ideas interesting, and you can sort of you can group or categorize or mash together different ideas so that there's like a theme or motif. And one of the themes or motifs that we're interested in as an organization, as a project, is LTC, Learning to Code. So that's just to say again that like we think learning to code is a really interesting subject area, or sort of like a link between different ideas, and that there are all of these ideas directly and indirectly related to LTC, Learning to Code, and the association between those ideas can be really fascinating. But I think sometimes, particularly on the internet, both on the internet and real life, but I've seen or felt often on the internet that people are like purporting to be super original or super special or super XYZ, like fill in the blank, whatever you want. But I think that's just not the approach that I think I want to take personally, or we want to take as a project. It's more just like there are these ideas, we think about them, and often we think that they are interesting, so we want to share them with you. And so that's that. In summary, this video was sort of just trying to bring up the idea of transparency and I guess to a certain degree vulnerability, and clarify or reiterate that we're not trying to be super original, super unique in like the creation of ideas. It's more of just the ideas themselves and the interaction and association between these ideas that we find really interesting. And then I think also just you can sort of play around with the way that they're presented or the medium in which they're delivered, whether that's like via video or something else. I think there's just like a lot of really fun things that we can do together as participants of the project, and you included. And so that's sort of like I guess the broader reason, or my understanding of the broader reason of why we're creating this project. All right, we got to keep it going with the your feedback equals pure gold, or whatever currency we want to use in this project. But your feedback is super valuable, and we really appreciate it when you do take the time to leave comments, or we're developing a system to like have links with maybe like a Google survey or another set of tools where you can give sort of more explicit feedback. And by giving feedback, you can help make the project better or worse. Really, I guess it's sort of your choice. But I think we're never gonna make something as interesting as we could if no one really engages. So, all right. On that note, I'm gonna go to class. it's classic move, but catch you later, and as always, thanks for watching.